I'm going to talk about why I am not a Forex news trader. Let's get into that and more right now. Hey traders, Andrew Mitchem here, the Forex Trading Coach of video and podcast number 247. I want to talk about a little bit of a controversial topic, and it's all about why I am not a news trader. I'm a technical trader. The charts tell me everything that I need to know, and I've got some great examples to share with you. But first of all, news trading. Now, in the past, I've had some people, some well-known traders and some well-known trading companies criticize me quite heavily for saying I'm not a news trader and I'm a technical trader only. Now, I'm aware of the news, I'm aware of the fundamentals, I'm aware of the news results, but I don't trade specifically the news and the news announcements. They don't influence my trading. And why? Because the charts tell me everything that I need to know. And I believe that in many cases, news trading actually confuses people. Whereas if you understand the charts, you understand the technicals, what the charts are showing you and where the market is moving, that in my opinion is certainly for me and for my clients is certainly the most profitable way for us to trade, an enjoyable trading method, because we're not sat watching the charts all the time and we don't have to sift through all this information of different fundamental announcements. And so I want to give you some examples. So today is Friday, the 20th of October. Yesterday, Thursday, the 19th of October, out of New Zealand here, we had a new government formed, and it was formed last night, my time. But 10 hours prior to that announcement, I announced on my membership site and also freely available on my website. So you can go and have a look at it. Have a look at my daily posts and daily analysis for Thursday the 19th of October. And you'll see on there that I was looking at selling quite a number of the New Zealand dollar currency pairs. And I specifically said to clients, I'm selling the New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, and also we were buying the euro against the New Zealand dollar. And the reason's been is purely technical. The charts were showing some fantastic trading setups. We had the entry and the exit levels. And before that news announcement even came out, before that government formed coalition partnership between three different political parties came out, we'd already been filled on those trades and we'd already been taken out of those trades for full profit. Made a fantastic profit on both positions, Euro New Zealand and the New Zealand Canadian dollar. So go and have a look at your charts. Go and look at the setups, the daily charts of what we're showing at the end of Wednesday, the 18th charts, because of course that's what we were looking at the time. The big sell-off on the New Zealand Canadian and the big upward movement on the Euro New Zealand. The Euro New Zealand moved about 420 pips and the New Zealand Canadian moved down about 190 pips. So we'd actually picked that in advance of that happening. And that's the important thing. You know, it's all well and good to say, yes, I know that the New Zealand Labour Party got in and that's bad news for the New Zealand economy. And of course it is. For me personally, as a national supporter, it's really bad news. But, you know, it was reflected in the market that the market did not want the Labour Party to get in, and therefore it's weakened the New Zealand dollar. But don't forget that that's all well and good in hindsight. You need to be able to see that in advance and to take action on that in advance. And that's exactly what we did. And that's why, as technical traders, we're profitable as technical traders, because we can see what the charts are showing us in advance of any news announcement or anything like that happening. And we take the trades with the entry and exit levels that we use and we understand and I teach as part of my course, so all my clients have that information. And 10 hours later, the fundamentals came out. So 10 hours later, first of all, you didn't actually know when that announcement was going to come, because it wasn't actually a timed announcement. You couldn't look on Forex Factory or anything like that. And we knew sometime on Thursday afternoon or evening time it was likely to be announced. So first of all, if you were a news trader, you'd have to sit there and wait for it. But by the time it actually came out, the market had already factored most of that in, and the New Zealand dollar had crashed to most of its movement anyway. So it would have been very unlikely that you were going to get good profit as a news trader out of those announcements. Yet 10 hours prior, and something that took me 5 and 10 minutes to do, and to type down and write and to take the trades, we're already out of that trade or both of those trades for full profit. So you can see the difference there. If you are a news trader, I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm certainly not saying that, so don't get upset or get offended, because people do. I'm not saying that. If news trading works for you, absolutely fantastic. Stick with it. Well done. But for me as a technical trader, we're making money from what the charts are telling us. So I hope that helps. This is Andrew Mitchem, the Forex Trading Coach. I'll see you this time next week.